I feel as if I'm supposed to be doing something. Where is here? It's totally dark. And I couldn't see anything. Press F key to light on. What a wonderful phrase. Well, I am pressing F, but nothing's actually happening. Ah, there we are. Excellent. Much better. Lovely. Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something called stone stacking, which presumably has something to do with stacking stones, and unless I'm mistaken, also not letting them get unstacked would appear to be the sort of long and the short of it. A forest. I was walking in the city. I should move on this road for now. WAS keys to move, yes, and shift for sprint. Yeah, I can probably work that much out on my own. Now, I already love this game because it has a tutorial. I can't say the word tutorial, but it has one, and I love that. That just makes me so happy, because the number of games that I've played and just gotten utterly stuck in them because I don't know what I'm doing is frankly unbelievable and quite depressing. There is some kind of altar. If you want to go home, goodness, somebody's voice echoed in my head. Oh, I thought you were reading an inscription from the shrine. If you want to go home, stack stones here. Follow the path, and you will find the stones. Be careful not to stray from the path. Oh, okay. What happens if I stray from the path? Then we'll find that out all in good time, my dear friends. Okay, left click to stack stones. I need 5 of them, it would seem. Is there an inscription there? Goodness, it really is impossibly dark without the light on. And I'm going to guess that little bar on the left there is how much fuel I've got. There is an electric light. I think I can turn it on. Oh, this? Okay. Oh, okay. So that will be useful for, like, leading me back if I run out of fuel. Okay. That seems reasonable. And, hi, friend. How are you today? A monster. Oh, never mind about that guy. If you don't get close or make a sound, they won't do anything to you. Okay. I noticed the little speaker icon on the bottom, and it bounces a little bit like an audio level for a microphone, which makes me think that there's sort of different things I can do which make more sound, like running, for example. There are stones. I want you to stack 5 stones on the altar. You can carry it little by little or all at once. But don't ever drop any stones. Be careful. Okay. Left click to pick up a stone, one presumes. Yes. Right click to adjust the speed of the subtitles. Adjust the position. Okay, right long press, this seems complicated, to drop a top stone. Excellent, you wouldn't want to drop a low quality stone, only top stones get dropped from around here. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up. Can I pick up another one? Yes, I can. So, what did it say about right pressing? Oh dear. Well, this is a little bit of a predicament. Yes, the biggest of smooches. You never again saw the light of day. Ah, well, fiddlesticks. I was trying to figure out the whole repositioning thing, but never mind. Okay, let me try this again, and this time I'm going to try and not suck quite so badly. Right, okay. Can I just read what it said about pressing the right mouse button again? Because I thought you could do that to, like, readjust your position. Left mouse button to pick up a stone. Right click to adjust the position. That's what I was trying to do, not drop it. Right long press. I didn't do a long press. I did a very little press. But never mind. Right, I'm going to take these smooth stones, as opposed to these slightly bulkier ones. And we're just going to roll with 3. Just going to go nice and slowly, nice and simply. Nothing's going to go wrong. We're not going to drop them, despite the fact that my hands appear to be made of mutton. That's alright. It doesn't matter. Just going to carry these little prehistoric pancakes and put them on my altar. Marvellous. Excellent. Okay. This all seems perfectly straightforward if I just do it carefully and gently, and I avoid this red-socked individual over here. I don't know if there's any more enemies. One would assume so. Okay. I only need 2 this time. Presumably if you carry lots, then the ones on top sort of jiggle more, I suppose, from the movements of you walking around. So that makes it more dangerous to carry more. But then of course you can do it a lot faster if you carry more. Yay! Oh, a Skype log. And then the sun came up? Thanks. You're very welcome. Please help other children to... I can't hear the voice anymore. I had a feeling I'm going to pulled up somewhere again. I'm sorry. The hell are you babbling on about? Okay, so that was the tutorial. Let's have a go at the game itself. I don't know whether this is going to be any different or any more complicated or have more enemies in it, but we shall see. Evening, mate. Is there any more of you? No, it seems like there's only just the one. Okay, so I've got 3 lives, presumably, judging from the little hearts. Left click to stack stones. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's a little bit sort of, well, it's either randomised or it's just different in each game. So I need 8 stones this time instead of 5. What's that? Is that like a little battery or a lighter or something? Left click to refill the lighter. Oh, okay. That'll come in handy. Okay, so there's more of the monsters and there's a more complicated path to follow. Okay, that all seems perfectly reasonable. So if I continue to follow the path, yes, I can find more little depositories of stones. Okay. Okay, good. He stopped walking around. I'm grateful for that. Again, I'm going to go for the smooth ones, as opposed to the knobbly-bobbly ones. I'm going to try. This is going to go very poorly. Ah, yeah, because that top one's already nearly fallen off. I'm going to try, and oh gosh. I'm going to try and take 4. I'm going to move real gentle like. They're already slipping off. I can see that. Why don't I just carry them in a bag or something? Put them in my pockets. Strap them to my thighs. Bite them between my teeth. There are many potential solutions to this little predicament. Oh gosh. I really want to reposition them, but last time I did that, last time I attempted to do that, it went south very quickly. Oh gosh. I can't move any slower or more gently than this. Oh, they're going. They're going. Which means I should go. Which means, oh gosh, there they go. Yep, there we go. Frankly, I'm just going to turn the lights off and I'm going to keep walking in this direction. No, that didn't work. Didn't think it was going to, but I suppose it was worth a try. Oh dear. Okay, that didn't work. Not even a little bit did that work. But it very nearly worked. So I'm going to try 3 this time. Because we got really close before they all fell down. And you're right in the way of the path, aren't you? That is a pain. It did say not to stray from the path, but I don't think going over this way is going to be that much of a problem. Okay, I'm beginning to understand why it says don't stray from the path now, because the ground is more sort of knobbly and bobbly. So I think the problem is that you sort of jiggle up and down a lot more, which makes you drop all of your stones. Okay, now conveniently, these ones are still here. So if I pick these up and gently bring them back, we will very nearly be done. Yes, indeed, we only need 1 more. Okay, cool. I'm wondering what that 0 of 2 is down there. Does that mean there's 2 shrines that I need to stack stones on? Because there's got to be something down this way. I'm hesitant to go this way because of you. But I do want to know what's down here. I've been eating a few too many of the raspberries, my friend. With your red lips. Yes, indeed. Just as I predicted, there is indeed a second shrine. I should probably turn this on as well, shouldn't I, thinking about it. How many do I need for this one? Another 8! Giddy on. Okay, the path continues this way. Oh, there's a little stone here. Okay, that's convenient. I'm going to take this one and just pop it on here, since it's so close. There we go. Now I need to go down this way and see if there's another depository of stones somewhere. I like the movements in the trees. They blend in quite nicely with the... More choices? Seriously? They blend in quite nicely with the sound of the breeze. You're standing right next to a little stone, aren't you? It's right there. And I really want that stone. But I'm not going to be able to get it. The map is a lot bigger than I anticipated. Much, much bigger than I anticipated indeed. There's an... Hang on a minute. I could have sworn I was a hell of a lot further away from this shrine than just this. Okay, he's moving, so I might try and grab the stone he was guarding as well. Try and be a little bit sneaky about it. There we go. Okay. Yes, the map's a lot bigger than I was expecting, which I suppose makes sense. You know, tutorials are often in small enclosed maps where they can just expose you to the important information so that you can get a grip on how to play the game before you get on with it. So, I'm not complaining in the slightest. It's always nice to have a game that actually teaches you how to play it properly. Okay, so we need 5 more for this one, but only 1 more for the other shrine. So I feel like I should go back to the first shrine and finish that one off before I carry on working here, but for the sake of continuing to explore things that we haven't seen rather than just pootling around looking at the same things again and again, I'm going to look around for some more stones here. What's this? Does this give me another life? No, that's just another lighter. Okay then. I was thinking because that one's red and the hearts are red, so potentially they would be kind enough to give me another life to make up for me muddling everything up like some sort of an idiot. Goodness sake. I don't think this place has very good fire safety. I feel like this forest is going to get set ablaze pretty regularly if this place is so littered with these things. Okay. I'm going to take 3. I think 3 is a reasonable number. It's just about balancing things. Literally, it's about balancing things. It's about balancing stones. It's like metaphorically about balancing things as well. Just about balancing the desire to get things done quickly with... Oh, gosh. I'm not even moving and it's already falling over. I think I tripped over one of the lighters, which is not exactly how I wanted to, If I die because I tripped over a lighter, that would be embarrassing. Okay, right. I feel like it's going to be pretty essential to use the repositioning mechanics somehow if... if you want to carry any more than about 3 at a time, but I'm too hesitant to try and get them working, because I don't... It could do it in the tutorial where it doesn't matter, but then you've got to sit through all that dialogue, which I don't particularly wish to wait through, in order to experiment with it time and time again. But then I don't want to do it here because of the progress I've made thus far. I don't want to lose out on that. Okay, let me go this way this time. You haven't been this way. I only need a couple more. I just need 2 for the nearby shrine, and then 1 for the second shrine. There's another wanderer. Okay, so we've got another little depository of stones here. That's lovely. I have this smooth stone, and this smooth stone, and this smooth stone. Okay. I'm taking a bit of a risk here, but I'm hoping it's going to pay off. Because I could just take 2, which would be safer, take them to that shrine and pop them down, and then go off and find another stone for the original shrine, but why is that light faltering so much? That's very disconcerting. But I think once I get down to just 1 stone, I'll be able to move quite a bit without any worry of it falling off. Like, why I can't just grab hold of it, right? Like, take a little bit of inspiration from a Lego minifigure and just grab the thing, for goodness sake. Right. Yay. Hooray. Okay. Right. Now, I mustn't drop this. I mean, I have got 2 lives, so I could... if I do drop it and I'm hopefully not too far away from the shrine, then I can just come back and get it. But I don't want to do that. That would be highly embarrassing. Not nearly as embarrassing as realising that I've completely lost where I was going. I think that's the way to the depository of stones. I reckon it's this way. I should have remembered to turn the light on when I came around here the first time. But I didn't, because I'm not very bright, unlike the light. And there's lighter, to be fair. Much better than the one in the forest. Okay, that was a little unexpected. It's a bit Indiana Jones. Is this how I escape? Yay! You returned the original world. Yes. Wouldn't want an overdue fee on my original world. Okay, now we've got the true game. Quiet enemies, fast fuel consumption, fewer lives, and needing more stones. Okie dokie. Let's have a little try at this and just sort of see what's going on. Okay, so there's 3. There's 3 shrines I need to deal with. There's only 2 lives. And the floor is all knobbly bobbly. That's very unfair. I don't like this knobbly bobbly bit of floor. Kidding. And yeah, the fuel goes down much more as well. Okay then, let's have a little try at this. I doubt it's going to go swimmingly well. Just turn these lights on because I'm just so eco-friendly. Okay. What did it mean when it said the enemies were quiet? They were already quiet. I've never heard a peep out of them. Is this... well, I mean, the map must be different. That whole, shrine bit we began wasn't in any of the previous maps. But presumably, I mean, I would guess this map is probably larger and probably longer, so that you have to travel further with your stones. Oh, see, now this is a pain in the backside. This is a pain in the backside because I don't want to take the stones with me. I don't want to take the stones with me because I don't want to go any further than necessary carrying the stones, and I don't know whether I'm walking towards the shrine or away from one at the moment. I'm going to go with 3 because that seems a vaguely reasonable number. But you see, I've got to try and be efficient. I don't want to just double over my ground again and again because I'll be wasting the lighter fuel, which of course I've got a lot less of now. It's actually going down at a reasonable pace. So, what was that? I'm sorry, that was like a strike of lightning. I don't know whether the camera picked that up. There was like an enormous flash of light out of the window. Most bizarre. Let's never enjoy that ever again, please. That was very disconcerting. Giddy aunt, this world is getting weirder by the days. Okay. How many stones do I need for this? 19! And there's 3 of them. Are you yanking on my little chains? This is not acceptable. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. Yeah, at least when you've got the lights on, it's a lot clearer which direction you're going. Okay, I'm kind of curious, how many stones can I carry at once? Could I have like a whole, like, a tower of them? Like a tower of American pancakes? Could I just have a huge tower of stones? How many can I carry and how far can I get with them before they all fall off? That is a very important question I wish to ask. Okay, I'm going to pick my stones carefully so that I get the flattest ones on the bottom. Okay, we've run out of flat stones. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, don't tell me I can carry the whole lot. Yes, I can, and they've already all fallen off. Oh dear, I'm going to, I'm just gonna... See, they're not quiet. They make just as much noise as before. And they like smooches just as much as before. Right, can we see like a game over screen as well? Because I don't feel like we had a proper one of those before. I think I see a little pair of feet. Yes, indeed I do. Well, they've always been rushing at me for smooches. I suppose it's time I returned the favour. Come here, dearest friend. Give smooches. Really had such yellow teeth before. Maybe I don't want quite so many smooches now. Oh yeah, that's what the game over screen looked like. I'd forgotten about that. Right. That's actually rather fun. It's a relatively simple mechanic, but it sets itself up very well, and the tutorial really works in terms of teaching the mechanics. I think the only two places it falls down is in the atmosphere, which is sort of very minimalistic. I feel there's a little bit more that could be done with that, and the enemy design, which is a bit sort of basic. I feel like if the enemies looked a little bit more like a sort of traditional demon type enemy, or maybe even like slightly non-traditional demon type enemy, if this has some roots in Asia, then of course there's a lot of fascinating designs of unusual sort of mythical creatures from that part of the world. So maybe use some of those designs to create a really interesting looking enemy. But yeah, that was fun. That was stone stacking. I really rather enjoyed that. Oh, thank you. Right. Find the key. And do exactly what with it, may I say. Very quiet, isn't it? Unlike me, who yammers on endlessly and drivels. Okay, I seem to have been sold into slavery, and put in a box, and then I busted out of the box with my inordinate levels of strength, and then I'm going to wander off into the woods for a while. Right then, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a little game called The Hunt, in which we have little haystacks constructing out of wigwams. Alright, there's some dead people over here. Hello, dead people. How are you doing today? I do not know, for I cannot speak to you, for you have no mouths and no lips. But however, they do seem to be very enthusiastic about hugs. However, I have just noticed their hands are upside down, which is a bit concerning. I mean, the fact that they're dead and prostrated is also a bit concerning, but never mind. I should probably not muck around, to be quite frank, because I have the distinct impression that, there we are, yes, that the lantern runs out of battery. So I ought to be a little bit more careful. Oh, in quite a constricted environment, it seems. But this is quite nice. Anyway, yes, welcome to this little game called The Hunt, which I don't know very much about. It had very little information on its page. Oh, here's the key. May I have the key, please? May I have the key, please? May I have the key? I'm pressing E. E is the thing that I used. There we are. A key was picked. A key was picked up, more specifically, but never mind. Okay. We've got a bit of spooky atmosphere building up. Yeah, very little information on this page. You can play it in the browser, or you can download it, like I have. Good afternoon. How are you today, sir? I should probably not be standing around here, because I think I'm about to get slightly murdered by this red skeletoned, bunny rabbit-eared, plug socket face having fiend. Yeah, all it had was a little threesome of cards. And now I'm running out of light. I need to find some more. Oh gosh, this is not good. The cat's sudden decision to move is not good either. I think I might be about to slightly die. I can't sprint. Oh, I can sprint a little bit. Here's the gate! Let us catapult ourselves out. Did you pick that? Never mind, we'll survive without it. Find the second key. Oh good, there are multiple levels to this. I was worried that would be it. Okay, yes, it had a little threesome of cards with different enemies on them. I might throw up a picture of that for you if that doesn't appear anywhere within the game itself. This looks exciting and interesting. What do we have here? Other than a heck of a load more dead bodies. Oh, good! A sort of satanic pentagram thing, as opposed to a knitting circle pentagram, I suppose. Now that I think about it, I don't really think there's any purposes for pentagrams other than demonic mischief. Avoid being bitten. Alright, I should try to do that. I didn't realise there were any honey badgers around here. There might be something. You died. I mean, I still seem to be kicking. Like, I'm still, you know, meandering around, but never mind. Oh dear. I'm not very good at this, am I? Okay, I'm still at the avoid being bitten stage, which implies that I sort of respawned to the point where I picked up that key. What is that noise? There's like a squeaky noise. That's a big spider creature. Giddy on. Let me read the information that was actually on those 3 cards, because it was explaining the types of enemies. Okay, so there's Ears. That's the person that we saw in the first zone. It says, don't run near him. I have to read and run at the same time. Do you mind? Thank you. So, don't run near him. Try not to get close and evade it. Okay, so I need to be quiet around Ears and avoid it. The spider, it just says don't let it bite you. And then there's Abomination, who it says stay away from its sight. Okay, so for the spider, I just need to be relatively expedient, it would seem. I'm going to keep sort of dodging left and right a bit, because they seem to move in straight lines. And I've run out of stamina, which is less than optimal. When it says avoid being bitten, does that mean this is just like a time thing that I have to survive? Like I have to survive a certain amount of time without getting bitten, and then eventually the spider will leave, because he'll get a bit tuckered out and he'll decide to go off for a little snooze, and then I can go off and find the gate? Or do you want me to find the gate while I'm avoiding getting bitten? Because I'm not seeing a gate anywhere, to be quiet. Here's a gate! Run, man, run! It's a big spider trying to eat you. No! I was so close and then I died. I even heard the creaking of the gate behind me. Find the entrance of the gate. Oh, I did die, but it was okay. Oh, mine, naturally. Alright. So, maybe this is where we're going to be dealing with the Abomination. Seems like we're getting a different... Oh, fiddlesticks. It seems like we're getting a different enemy in each level. But hopefully we'll get like another level at the end where we're going to deal with all of them at the same time. This is quite mysterious, but I quite like it. It's a bit like the forest. Oh gosh, is this the entrance to the forest? To the cave, even if I don't even speak. Find the entrance to that secret room. Oh goodness, how do I know it's there if it's a secret? Surely nobody should know it's there. Ugh. Is that the Abomination? What did it say about the Abomination? I've already forgotten. It said, if I can get the picture right around, stay away from its sight. Okay, so is that like line of sight? I'm giddy on. I'm moving very slowly as I trudge my way through the goop and poop of the abominable creatures. Thank you very much. This is the dead end. This was not the correct place to go. Yeah, so presumably there's a line of sight thing going on here. Oh, giddy on. It's like a big lump of meat. Ugh. There's a joke in there, but we won't tell it because A, it's rude, and B, it's also insulting, so we shan't worry about that. Oh dear, where have you gone, friend? This is really stupid and dangerous. This is really stupid and dangerous. I'm gonna... Oh gosh. Oh dear. What is that? It's like a bit of a Ouija board or something. Okay. Ugh. Where did you find that noise? Kitty yarn. I'm always impressed by some of the sound effects that developers so often get for their games. I'm always curious to know where they find these things. Whether they make them themselves. Like, how do you make a noise like that? What do you have to do to yourself to induce such auditory horror? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, I'm moving slowly and I'm dead again. This is a lot like the forest, actually. You wander around the exterior, and there's villainous demons that are trying to kill you. You then go into the caves, where there are abominable demons that are still trying to kill you. Excellent. Let's hope I'm a bit better at this than I was at the forest. I quite like this though. From its from its sort of design and everything. Is there any way of escaping this creature, or am I just ever so completely screwed? I seem to have exited. You died? Goodness only knows what from. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay then, let's go back into the cave and see if I can do this a bit better. I can't turn my light off is the thing. Pressing F isn't doing anything. Spooky pokey noises. Would you stop doing that? Kitty art. I love that. Kitty art. I love that when you go through a door, you can spawn in a new zone before you die. Like, completely. Like, dying has begun, but you haven't bled out entirely. As long as you get across the finish line before you bleed out and you still win the race. Okay, right. I am going to try going left this time. I'm going to presume that those two creatures are deaf, so it doesn't matter if I sprint, because we've got a hearing enemy, and now we've got a seeing enemy. Okay, I think that's flickering to tell me I'm running out of power, so I need to get some more if I can. This is a mistake. This is a big mistake. Please turn that way round. Thank you. I appreciate that. Are those the heads of your previous victims, my friend? And by my friend, I mean my villainous enemy. Right. Never mind. I'm giddy on. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to stay here either. I need to there we are. Okay. Let's see if we can find any fuel in here. Let's hide in this corner here. I really don't trust hiding in this corner here. I'm just going to run in this direction and hope and pray and fail miserably because I've got the fancy idea where I'm going. Which way is he going to turn? 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 I'm going to have to react very quickly. Move that way. We seem to be fine. We've had about seven or 8 years cut off our life expectancy, but other than that, everything's absolutely fine. This seems like an entrance to a secret room, except I've no apologies how to get through it because there's a big old rock in the way. I have no idea how to get through that. Okay, oh dear. I don't think this is going to go very well, but I'm going to hide in this corner and see if I can work my way back, for it seems to have gone the wrong way, which is just a bit stupid of me. It's that squelching noise. It's so unpleasant. Kitty aunt. Oh, I dread to think what they did to make it. They just moved a spoon around in a big load of mayonnaise. Very expeditiously. Is there a way through there, perhaps? I feel like that's maybe one of the only places I haven't been yet. Would you move your bum, man? Let me grab this for the sake of refueling my lights. These little packets of healing powder, or whatever they are. At least that's what they look like. Would you move your bum? Thank you very much. This is going way too slowly. Kitty, oh, that was risky. You can't see me. Oh, Kitty, of course you can frickin' see me. At least I know where I'm going this time. At least I think I know where I'm going. That's right, give me a big kiss. I'll take any one of your 3 heads. I'm non-discriminating. Kitty. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. The world doesn't reset at all because the fuel for the lantern doesn't respawn. And if you see me and kill me again, I will get most irate. Thank you very much, you uncouth lump of meat. They can also sort of phase through the walls a little bit in order to get back to their patrol patterns, which is sort of understandable given, you know, the sort of levels of demonicness that we're dealing with today. Yeah, it seems like you just respawn. The world doesn't reset. The enemies don't change their positions, and you don't get any new resources. So this was the wrong way to go. Hooray and hurrah! Where am I going now? I feel like I've been everywhere on this map, and I can't find the entrance to the secret room. I have become stupid, and of this I am very sorry. Let me wander around for a little bit longer and see if I have actually missed anything, because I feel like there must be something somewhere. There must be something somewhere. Well, that was impressive. You managed to see me through a wall. So you can't just pass through walls, you can also see through walls. Goodness, I didn't realise this great big blob of meat was related to Superman. But perhaps I shouldn't have underestimated the ability of the demonic dingleberries that we are dealing with on this fine day. Let me try this again. I do like the amount of blood on the walls, however, because it really implies like I'm just a morsel to these creatures. Like they eat twits like me day in and day out, and there really is no reason for me to feel special. So ooh, I don't know how I survived it. Okay, there's definitely nothing over there. So where is this entrance to the secret door? I'm getting really confused. I feel like it must be this thing over here, but I don't know how to get through. Like, I don't know how to like sort of progress from this point, if you like. Like, I can't interact with this, I can't walk through it, I can't really... Oh, there was a door handle, I did not see it. I was being most stupid, I do sincerely apologise. For crying out loud. Every day, I think, I am just as stupid as I could possibly be, and then somehow, I do not know how, I manage to plumb to new depths of stupidity every single day. And that is just amazing. Right then, we appear to have reached the throne room. Yes, indeed. Aha, there is another key. Excellent. May I have this key, please? Thank you very much. A key was picked. You have the last key. Get out of the cave. Okay, I should do my best. I should probably get murdered in the face, but I will do my best. Okay. This actually makes a lot more sense now that I realise, because it's kind of got a linear path where you go inside, and then another linear path where you head back out, where you need to Skype, like. I presume it's going to reset my respawn point to the throne room. Otherwise, it would be a bit pointless because I could just get myself killed, and then I would. I really hope he turns that way around instead of this way. He did not. We can test whether the respawn point has changed. No, it hasn't. Well, this seems to be a little bit of what we in the trade call a game design flaw. And I don't mean the thing that I'm trading on with my tootsies. Okay. Don't want those splatters. I think they're plants. I don't think they're splatters of anything. Okay then. Are there more demons about? Are going to try and eat my face? That seems highly likely, if you ask me. Hello, friend. Okay. I need to get out. Okay. How do I actually get away from you? So he has noticed me, which is bad. Can I break line of sight using the trees or not? Possibly. So I mustn't run, but he can still detect me when I'm walking, because I didn't run then, and he still managed it somehow. Get out. With these big spider creatures, leave me alone for 5 minutes. It's pretty much what I say every time I ever see a spider, but never mind. Can I pick this up, please? I pick this up, please. I can't, this one's stuck in the tree. Alright, fair enough, the tree has claimed that one. Kitty aunt. You have the last key. I have got out of the cave. What the hell was that? I don't know. Why are you floating? That doesn't seem fair. Oh, Kitty aunt. I am being besieged. It's alright, I think we found the exit. Kitty aunt. This is curious. Weird stuff has happened. Run into salvation! You are free now! Thank you. Don't know why it started raining quite so intermittently, but never mind. Where's salvation? Where exactly is that? Is that up the M5 or is that down the A14? I'm unsure. Not now. Not now, please. Right, sorry about that. Salvation got interrupted. Is this my exit?
Is that it? You have survived and escaped the sacrifice. Oh, suddenly I remember a detail on this game's page that I totally forgot. I don't think we were a slave being transported to market. I think instead we were a human sacrifice that was being carried away for some sort of demonic ritual, and then we managed to escape. Okay, that was good. I really enjoyed that. I like the little forest environment. I like the change of pace with the cave. I like the various different enemies. That had little individual tactics that you applied to each of them. Yeah, with a little bit more polish, this could be really awesome. But it's just little and fun and enjoyable. So I very much enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. So thank you very much for joining this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night. And I apologise for any random noises you can currently hear from the other room.